Hey guys, welcome back to Steamcember. I'm the Comic Foil, and today we are playing Spark the Electric Jester. Jester. I almost said gesture. Let me just check the controls here for a second. I was just messing around with, yeah, 360 gamepad. Thank you. Oh, that's perfect. Thank you so much. Okay, much better. Okay, so, what is this game? If you couldn't tell already just from the look of it, this is a 2D platformer inspired by Sonic the Hedgehog. It is actually the first in a series of 3. That is Spark right there. He is an electric jester. Spark story. Go on a quest to get your job back. Main game? Yes. Why is it... Okay. I don't know why it was going back when I pressed A, but it was. Hey! Hey! Hello? My friends call me Spark. Well, at least they did back when I had a job. It all started a couple years back. I just got done with my electrical engineering degree. I was pretty happy about it. And it was at my university that I made my Jester hat as a little side project. It makes me able to hold electricity with my fingers. It's awesome, but it was kind of wonky at the time. Sadly, a degree won't mean you can get employed. I guess all electrical engineering jobs are handled by computers now. Regardless, I did score a little electrician gig. All I did was manage some low-quality bots, though. It wasn't very fun. It was enough for me, however. I spent the little free time I had improving my Jester hat. I was there for a whole year, but sadly, shortly after it, I got fired. I got replaced by new robot. By a new robot? But I told myself I wouldn't have any of it, so I took my Jester hat and became a street artist. I didn't make a single penny. Well, things were looking up, though. I was found by a circus owner. What's that one, web animation about, Sonic for... Yeah, Sonic for Hire. He told me I could I could become a performer, so I did. People wanted real performers, I was told. Only a month in, I was replaced by another robot, of course. Turns out, I was merely a test. The robot is faster, can make riskier maneuvers, is less liable for a lawsuit. I was told before I immediately rushed off that darn place. Didn't even get my first paycheck. Well, they had to pay you for the time you were there, dude. In this world, as long as you own robots, you're fine. I mean, I don't know how this world works. Maybe if they fire you the first week, they don't have to pay you. My parents said it was better back in the day, too. They were probably right. There aren't any unions for electric jesters. Now, here I am, unable to pay rent. Oh, what is this? I think those robots are missing some screws. And they're attacking people. Well, that's not good. Not at all. I'll see what I can do about this. Hello there. This is the part where I ask you if you want to see the tutorial. But before I do that, don't go thinking you already know how to control me. I got a few tricks that are worth learning. So, if you say so, Spark. Okay. Alright, here we go. First, the basics. Alright. Cool. Okay, hold to attack. Is it just me, or am I supposed to jump and swing whenever I hit A? Feels weird to have me do both. Release the shot upwards. Hold while releasing the shot. I feel like it's weird that my attack also jumps, and I can't jump without the attack. I feel like... Cool. Keep in mind you can fire your charge shot in 4 directions. Up, down, left, and right. Now we're going to do something a little bit more complicated. Hit the dummy with normal attacks. A blue bar will fill up. That's your static bar. You build it up by attacking. Once the bar is full, use a charge shot. Okay. Oh, no. What the... Error while opening... I tried to hit pause, and... An error came up. Okay. That is happening repeatedly whenever I try to pause the game. That's not good. I think I have attack and... I think I have attack and jump both mapped to A because that was the default, and now I'm thinking that's not what I should have had happen. Hold on a second. This is already this is gonna be my second time already restarting this. Okay, let's try this again. Now, even though I mapped differently, the button for, like, continuing to talk, I have to press B, even though it shows a little green thing. But okay, so to jump, I use this. I feel like I didn't pick what they wanted me to for the button mapping, because I put jump on A and attack on B. Okay, but that's much better. And to dash, I put that on X. Okay, now I can... Yeah, I can do a charge attack. And I can fire that upwards. Okay, cool. Keep in mind that you can fire your charge shot in 4 directions. Up, down, left, and right. Now we're going to do something a little bit more complicated. Hit the dummy with normal attacks. A blue bar will fill up. That's your static bar. You build it up by attacking. Once the bar is full, use a charge shot. Okay, and then I'll do a charge shot. Okay, that was like a bigger charge shot. Alright, let's move on to wall jumping. Wall jumping can be a bit tricky at first, but there is a trick. Just keep pressing jump while near a wall and I'll do the rest. Basically, don't move while wall jumping, just press jump. Okay. That's it for now, but there is a lot more I can do. To see it, press start or enter. Not here though. That will skip this cutscene. Actually, I disabled it for this cutscene, just in case. The controls of this are, like, driving me a little crazy, actually. There's, like the way button mapping works in this is not ideal. See you on the field. Good luck! Okay, I just had to get over, like, an initial hump, though, I think. Now we are in it. So, you know, platformers that emulate Sonic the Hedgehog aren't the rarest thing. I mean, Sonic already has, like, a really huge base of hackers and... Oh, I see what they mean about don't press a direction or anything when you're jumping, because you'll just mess it up. The game doesn't know how to account for that. I'm always a little suspicious of that in games when they're like, hey, don't do anything. The game can't handle you doing something while you're doing this. Oh, I got a bat. Cool. That's different. But also, what's interesting, if this does win Steamcember and become a full playthrough, I also have Spark the Electric Jester 2 and 3. And those games, heavy cargo. Oh! Hello, boss fight. Okay. Cool. And Spark 2 and 3, from what I understand, I got all 3 of them as, like, a special deal after watching Benjamage's videos about this series. I believe those games are 3D platformers and are more based on Sonic Adventure. So, that's something to think of. But I wanted to start with the first game here, so start with the first game I did. And, ooh, I turned... What's this say? Windchester? Oh, now I have a double jump. Might just be as many times as you want jump. I think it's a triple jump. Okay, so we have different forms for Spark. He had a bat, and now he has a wind form. Looks like those don't stack together. Yeah, those little things are health, and this little thing... Okay. Yeah, unlike Sonic, we're not doing the ring health system. We're doing more traditional health. Alright, so I'm trying to shoot charge shots up at him. Wait, did it not fire? It's not doing anything when I fire. Does Windchester not get a charge shot? Is that what you're telling me? Okay, so now I have my bar filled up, so let me try this again. That was a lot better. Cool. Nice. It looks weird down there next to the sign, looking straight on at the camera. Okay, and I like how it goes right into the next act here. How, like, the level continues right into a new space. Or is this to be a story here? Oh, hey, that's the robot that replaced us at the circus. Ouch! That's you! The figure who took my job! Oh my gosh. You're not even good enough to be my fake. They even made you to look like me. What a disgrace. Would you look at that? It's the Jester himself. But you know, you're right. It is a disgrace that they made me look like you. Go home, Jester boy. Ha 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 ha. Oh, that's it. You get back here. I'll make you eat those words. I might have to... I think I might be due for a replay of Sonic Adventure 2, because I've been thinking about it a lot lately and, like, smiling every time I do. I need a replay of that stupid game. I guess I'll have to... I'm a little worried about my GameCube. I haven't played it since we were doing the Path of Radiance Fire Emblem Let's Play for Oscar's channel. And it, like, crashed on us one time, and... I don't know, I just started to worry about it. The GameCube got very loud, and I think... I mean, GameCube's a very dependable system. I think I just really did play it into oblivion. I think my GameCube just got played so hard. And, I mean, I could also play it on a Wii. Oh, I, like, kind of float slowly after the triple jump. I'm also doing some dashes I don't mean to. Buy a fan. Help the planet's air circulation crisis. Okay. Yeah, we're getting a little low on health here, guys. Well. Yeah, this is what me playing 2D Sonic looks like, by the way. Is me throwing myself in directions I don't mean to. Oh, right, there's a dash button. There is a way for me to get that speed when I need it. Yeah, sometimes I'm, like, jumping off the ground and, like, doing, like, a dash jump. Which is kind of throwing me off. What's that there behind the glass? Okay, now I'm fire. Ooh. Well, I can definitely feel the difference right away with my... I'm not as light now, but yeah, this cool, like, reach kick. And... mage. Okay, now I get a projectile for my attack. Cool, cool. Yeah, I don't know anything off the top of my head about the people who make this series. I mean, clearly Sonic fans. I don't know if this, like Freedom Planet, if they were, you know, Sonic ROM hackers beforehand. Like, probably, right? Oh, right, I don't have a double jump anymore. I'm not Wind Spark. Okay, well, I like having the different forms here, kind of... Oh my gosh. No, I just want to play with all these things. Archer! Yes! Okay, and I have a limited number of arrows, but they replenish pretty quickly over time. I just can't, like, completely spam. Oh, I love this. Yeah, it gives us a little bit, like, it's like Sonic by way of Kirby. It is both, but it is neither. It is not the new Sonic, it is the first Spark. Did I get, like, high enough up that, like, that's an effect to, like, fade the music out, or did the music track run out? I'm guessing the former. Oh, those linger longer than I thought they would. Charging. Oh, did I get a dodge? Is that what happened when I charged that up? Okay, so the special also degrades if you don't use it. Yeah, I think I get, like, stealth mode. Neat. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Super explosion. Okay. I thought that was either going to be a Death Throws move or an excuse to do a cutscene where somebody saves me. You know what's weird? Did you ever have, when you ever draw comics as a kid, you ever have, like, a character... I guess it would be the same as an OC, yeah. I didn't think about it as an OC back in, you know, the late 90s, early 2000s when I was doing this, but I would draw comics in elementary school up through middle school. I had a character who was a little cloud. And a lot of my friends did this, where they, like, had a character for their, like... Before webcomics, it was just desk comics. And people... The next desk over, you showed them during class. So my friend drew a character, and his name was Sparky. And that's what I think of every time I think of Spark. He was like a little, not a fireball, but he was like a little, like a candlelight. Like, he was like the like flame that would be on the end of a candle who got lightning powers. So he had fire and lightning powers. You know, we were doing this when we were, like, 10. This is, like, 10-year-olds OCs. And I don't think he did anything with that character for very long. I think he, like, kind of, like, cringed out of his own idea pretty quickly. But after he did that and one of our other friends had a character that he drew first that got us to be wanting to make art. Got us to want to be making comics. Then I made Poofer, who was a little cloud. Kind of a silly name. But he's like a little bit dear to my heart. I think of him as like not like my creation, but as like an old colleague. I'm always like, oh yeah, what's that guy up to? I haven't seen him since middle school. All the characters in it were kind of like anthropomorphized, like natural phenomenons. Yeah, no, I don't think I need to like pull out my drawings from middle school to show all you guys my awesome original characters there. Oh right, I have a dash. I'm so stupid. Come on. Does my dash use up anything? Oh, I have a stock. I have Mage Spark stockpile. That's neat. Okay, 1 second. I am checking my... Okay, we are like 20 minutes in. Needed to check my timer. I like... Oh. Oh, Robot Pirate. Okay. Okay, and now I'm in stealth mode again. That's really cool. Yeah, we kind of like think of like stealth as being partly an Archer thing. Like I think about like Archer Kirby and Kirby Triple Deluxe, who I think was one of the best copy abilities in that game. And he had a move where he could like hide behind a piece of scenery, and he was just invulnerable as long as he was doing it. This strikes me as somebody who, like, they wanted to make a game like Sonic the Hedgehog, but I think as soon as they had the resources to, then they started making games more like Sonic Adventure. It seems to me like that's, like, where their passions really lie for the series. Oh, I can breathe fire. Hit this Lugia-looking guy. Because, like, Metal Harbor, right? Metal Harbor? This is Metal Harbor? That's where we are? Metal Harbor? Well, that's kind of neat how those thrusters work, too. Like, I don't have to walk over them. They just kind of... I have to be in their vicinity and moving in the direction they go, and they'll push me that way. Yeah, I don't get why sometimes I land and then, like, immediately dash in a direction that I don't want to. Okay, gotta stop. I'm overshooting it, but that actually... Yeah, like just there, I like suddenly shot off in a direction Okay, if you double tap a direction, you dash. Again, like Kirby. Okay, let's try this Lance. Knight. Knight Jester. Cool. Okay, so we have Bat, we have Knight, we have Wind... Fire, Archer, Mage. And is this an ice? Cool, yeah. I think it added ice physics to me. Like, I think he's ice skating. Cool. I like the higher jump. Yeah, I would take a little while to get used to Spark's movement, but this is fun. So reminder to you guys, if you want to see more of this, let me know in the comments. Tell me that you're voting for this game or that you'd like to see more. And also leave a like. Most likes, most votes in the comments, and most views will become full Let's Plays here on the channel, plus a couple other ones. Because I think for the most part, most of the games I picked this year for Steamcember are shorter. So that's why I'm kind of willing to like have a few more winners. Network Harbor. I didn't even notice that it was called Network Harbor too. Yeah, definitely. It was important to them that it be a harbor. Board. Okay, we're doing Sonic Free Riders here. I mean, I think this is very much made to be a, like, board stage. Judging by that last bit, I don't know if that last bit would have been as smooth if I wasn't on a board. Yeah, you can kind of dash by double tapping in a direction. But it's a very sudden burst of speed that kind of takes me out off guard sometimes. What's that? Join the search for our homeworld. Moon government. Cool. I like the colors in this a lot, too. This is doing a good job looking like a Genesis game, but also it is very clean and has a lot of personality all of its own. Yeah, so far I think my favorite is Archer, but this board one is pretty cool. Alright, boss coming up soon. So this is Sonic without an Eggman, but with a shadow. I mean, it's not just Sonic that had shadow. Like, lots of mascot platformers have that, like, have that kind of, like, darker version of them character. Ow. There we go. That was kind of a close one. Awesome. Oh! Other guy. Okay, we gotta be very careful here. Yeah, I also don't seem to have a charge attack in this form. So that's what happens to a Jester when it dies. Turns stark white. Let's try that again. Oh! I didn't even, like, collect all the health that I could have had. From my, like, moving so fast, that jumping enemy just, like, looked like Mario. I was like, what, Mario? Yeah, but, like, Klonoa had another kind of, like, all those kind of Scrimblow Bimblow games, mascot platformers, a lot of them had somebody who was, like, a darker version of the main character. I forget what the name of the one is that shows up in Tai 2. There's one in Rocket Knight Adventure, there's one in Klonoa, there's one in, Is there one in... Wait, I think there's one in Klonoa. Maybe I'm confusing that one with the guy in Rocket Knight Adventure. Um, so, I mean, I don't know how Shadow ended up being, like, the poster boy for that, but I mean, no, I kind of do get, though, why he's the most famous one. It's because Sonic Adventure 2 is, like, the worst, best game. Okay, that ship in the background is shooting down this ship. So is that a friend? Oop. That was mean of them to put a spring there. Why would they do that? Stage 4, Smog Sewer. Are we on Stage 4 already? What was Stage 2? I guess we did the city, and then we did, like... I guess it was kind of like a mountainy area, and now we're... Then we did the harbor, and now we're in, Hydro City. Do you guys say Hydro City or Hydrocity? During my, Sonic Colors, playthrough, I spent this whole time saying about how, like, Aquarium Park... yeah, is like the best water level, but there's not really any competition. I couldn't think of any other like good water levels. I was forgetting about Hydrocity. Hydro City. Hydro City's a good one. It just like wasn't coming to mind, I guess. Like I've played all the classic Sonic games, but I don't know them like the back of my hand. And like I really like Sonic Mania, but I wasn't like some fans who could like point out every like level mechanic and be like, oh man, so this is like this level is, you know, Chemical Plant Zone, but they brought in these things from like Angel Island Zone, and they brought this from like... That doesn't happen, but I like can't think of an example that could happen because I just don't have all the zones, like... Yeah. I have familiarity, but not a perfect memory of the classic Sonic games. Alright, well I think we're getting to be close to time here. I'll finish up this stage, maybe. And then we'll call it. How do I wonder, how do I use the thing that's in my stock? I'm afraid to hit start because I'm afraid to get that error message again. That's really... that makes me really worried about this game. But I mean, it'll run. I'd be able to do a Let's Play. So yeah, again, thank you guys for joining me. Today is day 19. We are moving right along with Steamcember. Remember, each game is going to get a 30-day chance to accumulate votes. So while, you know, Death's Door, that was the first day of Steamcember, voting for that will close on October 1st. Voting for this will close on October 19th. Because each game will have 30 days to accumulate views and such. I don't want to give too much of an advantage to games that were earlier in the marathon. And the way that I planned out the games this year, I think a lot of the ones that I would guess were like more popular are closer to the end of the marathon, like not entirely, but as a general trend is just how I planned them, how it made sense for me to put them. They were semi-random and semi-like, oh, this is what I think will be like good for the marathon. Yeah, I'm trying to... Trying to do this right. Okay, I got my charge attack again. There, like, I moved a little faster than I wanted to. Oh, that wasn't a full charge. It's because I was... It's because I took damage. Or because I waited too long. One of those two. This is gonna be close. Ah, so close. Okay, well, we're gonna call it there. Guys, thank you for watching. This has been The Comic Foil, and I will see you tomorrow with a brand new game. Peace.